This is D Durrell with D Durrell Life Solutions. I am kind of just chilling right now, and it's a rainy, cold day in Houston. I got to go to my other office. I'm just gonna do a quick little ride along with me. I got to go there and go check out some things, and then I'm gonna get my butt home. So that's my plan for today. But I'm basically working. Um, been working hard today, man. Been working at a lot of stuff going on. So I wasn't even gonna go live today, man. I wasn't going live today. Because I wanted to talk about a different topic. But there's a reason why I decided to go live. And a situation happened to me today that propelled me to have to, have a discussion with you all. I'm in transition, man, and I'm in transition as it relates to content creation and not doing the things that I used to do in the past, as it involves entertaining people on social media, particularly YouTube. Okay, and so right now, some things have happened today that kind of, how can I put it? I'm not going to say it was difficult. What's going on Unadulterated Truth? I got a story to tell you today, UT. I got a story to tell you. It's going to be a story that you want to hear. And it's dealing with the Umar Johnson sector. So let's just, I think you want to hear this, Unadulterated. So I'm going about my day, UT. I am, seeing my clients, making sure my clinic is going well, taking care of business, trying to make money. Watch very little YouTube today. Very little. Matter of fact, I watched zero as it relates to the sector, because I showed my face last night. Was in the chat for this guy named Binary Code, just to say hey to him, to say hi to Stargate. These are people that belong to that chat. These are people who belong to that sector, a sector that I'm no longer doing that type of content. And I'm gonna say this, shout out to CB. And Unadulterated Truth, I want to say this to you, brother. It's sad how people hate to see you leave, man. People don't want to see me doing the content I'm doing on this channel. There are people that really will go out their way to see if they can trigger D Durrell to acting like the Godfather and doing all this other crazy stuff. The same people who criticize me for not being professional. The same people who criticize me for being disrespectful to women with the songs. The same people who told me that I'm negative. I'm full of negativity. I'm envious of others. I'm a show off. I lie about my persona. I'm not being who I really am in real life. And if you didn't have the money you had, you would be nothing, and you get no respect, and you've done all of these negative things. Okay. So Unadulterated, I made a decision, I made a decision to stop doing those things. Not only did I make a decision to stop doing those things, I need to stop affiliating myself on and offline with those that have me in that environment that trigger me to do those things. I thought I was making a logical decision. And didn't you all tell me that Why you act like this? Why do you do this? You're not being a therapist. What kind of husband are you? So I merely stopped doing those things. CB, I stopped. I stopped watching. I do watch some of the sector content. I don't watch a lot of it. I unsubscribe from damn near almost everybody, except for a few people here and there. I'm behind on a lot of stuff. I'm really behind and don't care about catching up. And shout out to those 10 in the chat. We got 2 likes to get the likes up. No, this channel is a mental health channel. But I want to focus on how, yes, I have moved on. I've been moved on. I've moved on. And so as I continue this story, a person decided to give me a call today that didn't like the fact that I moved on. A person gave me a call today, interrupted me on my busy day. And he called me because of the previous live stream that I created. He didn't like the things that I was saying. And he questioned me on why I said the things that I said. Why would you say this? Why would you make this comment? Why would you talk about not being, and why people are in the sector doing certain things? I merely stated I was telling the truth. I feel like where I'm at and the place that I'm in, why would one do certain things? And why would one do these certain things and then put this stuff out there for content to continue more issues, to create more issues? I'm sorry. I merely gave the reasons why I feel that what I stated was very vanilla. It was not offensive. The things that I stated was not meant to harm or speak ill of anybody. I was just pointing out the mere fact that I think when you're involved in certain sector, and I didn't even relegate my displeased for certain things to just the sector. I talked about the manosphere and other sectors, black sector and everything, not just the Umar Johnson sector. Oh, you're saying no sound? Hold on one second. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, y'all good. Okay. So, okay. Appreciate that, Aaron Searite. And so my position was, when the person called, I didn't even recognize who he was. And I was like, who is this? And because I basically, for everybody that I'm talking, when I say I stopped talking to everybody in the Umar sector that I talked offline, I basically did that. I don't speak to anybody. The people that you think that I'm the closest of closest to closest, I don't speak to them. I don't talk to anybody in the sector. I don't speak to anybody through email or text messages. I don't contact people to ask them how they doing, how's your day, what's been going on with you, how is life, small talk, no emails, no phone calls, no emails, phone calls, or text messages. You don't see me in a chat. I showed up in a chat one time yesterday. A few days ago, I showed up in a brother named Peter Panikiller's chat just to say hi to him. I would do that from time to time. I'm not getting on a panel. You know, I'm not getting on panels. And I'm not talking crazy to people in chats. And so when I talk about my response to people carrying bones, you see, there's a way that people should handle those that carry those bones. Now, some situations when people carry bones, depending on where that person is in content creation, you're doing them a service where they can be aware of things so they can respond, and they're into the drama and the effery. And they're happy you did that. But then there's situations in which you're trying your best to not get involved in that. I don't want to know about what goes on. I don't care less if somebody losing their job. I care less if somebody lost their license or something happened to somebody professionally, or something happened in person or something. I don't care. I've never cared about the sector that much. I mean, there's levels to the game. There's priorities. I am not that concerned about people's private lives. But a person decided that they're going to carry bones, and they gave a clip of what I stated yesterday. Or, I mean, not yesterday, but the other day. And I'm minding my own goddamn business in my office, completing paperwork, monitoring and managing employees, looking at financials, looking at different therapies and best practices. And I merely pick up my phone to somebody that wanted to have a conversation so that I can explain what I stated on YouTube as if it should mean that damn much to you. Someone that you have never met, you don't really know me personally. You've never had a real conversation about anything outside of YouTube with me, of any real substance, because YouTube issues are not of real substance. And you merely have me on the phone for an hour and 15 goddamn minutes arguing with you when I told you that I'm not wanting to do that. I'm telling you, I spoke my mind because I can. And why should it be that important to you? Why do you care? Why? Yes, I feel like people who own businesses should spend more time with their businesses instead of doing senseless acts on YouTube. And if you feel that I am offending you, oh well. Now, originally when I answered the phone, okay, I give you 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. That 10, 15 minutes turned to damn near over an hour and 10 minutes. There was a time, guys, in which I would have entertained this type of conversation, and I would still be on the phone with them right now talking nonsense. There was a time that I would entertain, text other people, email other people, say, hey, so-and-so hit me up on this, and this is what happened. Should we go live? Should somebody say this? Oh, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, guys. All of this nonsense online. And you know what? People are not happy that I've chose this route. I don't want to be in that environment. I don't want to participate. If somebody says something about me, I'm not responding. There was a person in that sector that said that continued saying stuff about me committing Medicaid fraud. I know that that's not true. But am I going out now? I'm going to try to look your information up and call the police and file all kind of charges and get lawyers and all this stuff? No, I'm not. And am I going to post it so that everybody can have content? No, I am not. But people carry bones all the time on YouTube. That's one of the ways that drama persists. And I'm okay with people that love that. I don't. If you want to spend 2 and 3 hours of your day or all during the day jumping on panels when you should be, working and scaling and managing your business, that's your prerogative. But don't get upset with me for describing the fact that I would never do that again. I'm not going around to have conversations with strangers online about nothing, about the demise of a person's real life and their career. I'm not. I don't find joy in that. Do I feel that people who engage in rogue behavior using company information to dox people, they should be held to whatever punishment the law will give? But do I want to continue to see repetitive occurrences of this over and over? No, I don't wish to see that, and I have no comment. But the fact of the matter, it was the carrying of bones. The carrying of bones that led this person to call me and waste my goddamn time, because that was a poor use of my time, where I was very calm and collective and, hey, I understand. And then it goes into, well, you shouldn't have said this and you should say that, and how could you say it? You ain't my daddy and you don't tell me what to do and I shouldn't have that and you. So then I looked out the window to see, because my walls, I don't want my employees hearing me, even though I'm the owner, so it don't really matter. But I had other things to do. So I went from being very calm and cool, collective, just hearing you out, to now I'm just gonna be brutally honest. And this person said, well, I'm never calling you again. Okay, fine. Don't call me. I prefer you don't call me. I brought up the fact that if you're going to call me on sector-related, Umar Johnson-related, whatever, YouTube gibberish, this is the response you're going to get. But if you call me on some real stuff, business-related, whatever, I'd love to have conversations with you on some things or whatever, and especially if it's talking about making money. Then you get a different response. You know what that person said? That person basically told me, well, if that's the case, and I see this is where you come from, this way yet, I know not to ever call you again. Okay. Don't call me again. I'm not going to lose sleep over you not calling me again. I don't really know you in real life. I don't know you. We don't have a real relationship or friendship. We were good on this space, that space. I'm not going to say nothing bad about you. You're not going to say anything bad about me. But the fact of the matter that I would not entertain your YouTube foolishness, you would rather call me to speak on BS than to talk about real business, real building for our community, real put money in your pocket, put money in my pocket. You don't want that. But these are the same people that get, if look, I can go live right now on my D Durrell live channel and put a riveting title and talk crazy. Go off, got the cameras and all the angles, got the music going. I could do all of those things and I can do that right now. But I don't want to, because that's not gratifying to me. But don't sit here and tell me about D Durrell, you need to be more professional. D Durrell, you need to be more respectful. And then when you stop in an environment people are doing, that's what you want to do. I told this individual, guys, shout out to Brain Tickle. How you doing, Queen? You know, I'm like, you called me. I didn't call you. You called me on my time. I'm not calling anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to email nobody. I'm not getting on a panel. Just leave me alone. If I come in your chat and say, hey, hello, we can converse that way, I'm fine. My experiences have shown me the people who you interact with the most offline, that you know online, are the ones that are the most likely to cause the most drama in your life. Who are the most likely to do the underhanded things that they like to do. And everything is content to them. See, this person I talked to today, I told this person. And I had a heart-to-heart with him. And I was blunt. I say everything is not meant to be content. You're on your mission. And you trying to obtain whatever this goal is. But how are you really trying to do? Are you really serious about this if this content, you're putting up what you're doing in real life for content and you're sharing it with others to make content, but you're calling me telling me it's not about content? This person was very disappointed that I did not want to get back into the sector. This person was very upset that I didn't want to get back into talking crazy, saying all kinds of offensive things to people. This man was upset that I didn't want to do effery. And I spoke to him like a grown man would speak to another grown man. And he was offended about that. He was offended that I was looking at things from a more realistic perspective that he didn't want to appeal to. So this person told me, you'll never hear from me again. I'm never calling you again. And I said, that's fine. Don't ever, if you think that little of me, that the only conversation that is worth having with me is on sector BS and YouTube, then I would rather not have those conversations. I'm in a different place in life. I'm in a different place mentally. And interacting with people in that space that do all of these negative things to other people for entertainment is not my idea of a great time. And so he made a decision. The decision was, I'm never calling you again. My position was, you don't have to call me again because I had no intention of ever calling you. There's no reason for me to call you again, and that's fine. But let me help y'all understand the difficulties when you're dealing with people who carry bones and they want you to do all of these reckless things online. They don't care. They don't care what the consequences are. They don't care how with you. Because I'm a person of credentials, contracts, my clientele, my business reputation, my professional reputation. Those things, people made an attempt to compromise those things. I clearly told that person when I went live the other day, I spoke from a position of, if I have to go through this every day, I do content in a space or on a platform, I would rather, really the space, I would rather not be in that space. And that's my right. I've had boards called on me, insurance companies, accreditation, people putting false Google reviews, and none of that had adversely affected me to the point where I had to feel like I had to stop doing YouTube. They put out stuff, information about my family, doxing my family, saying things, talk negative about people. And people think that they're in their right to critique and say whatever they want about you, and you should not respond. And matter of fact, you shouldn't even get upset that they're doing it. But when I did, and then I came at them real hard, and I made them shut their damn mouth, now I'm the problem. What's up, P? How you doing, player? Now I'm the problem. Be careful of these people who carry bones, because this is what, that's not just that sector, but any sector. They send things to people. They want you to respond. They want you to contact the people. They want you to have a conversation. They want you to have a kerfuffle. And then they want you to go online and air it out to the world. Because when you're talking on YouTube, you're talking to the world. Regardless of how many views you have or don't have, when it's out there in cyberspace, anybody has access to it. And I merely told the person, I'm not in that space anymore. I'm not in that mindset. Yeah, they want you to do the dirty work. They want you to say stuff. I'm like, listen, I'm not for what you are doing. If you want to go and do all of these, monumental things to protect yours and those that are your family and stuff, you're at liberty to do that. But don't get mad at me if I'm stating in my position as a professional, I'm not spending my time doing it. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about my wife. I don't give a damn what anybody think of my family. You have no influence or value in my life outside of me being online. Who are you to judge me? And if you do judge me, so what? Last time I looked, my bank account ain't changed. My business was not negatively or positively affected by nothing anyone said online. So why in the hell would I give a damn about what you think as a collective or individual? And no, and I told this person, you want me to go live and talk crazy. You want me to go live and start drama. You want me to go live and make a spectacle of myself so that you can get me back in the sector to doing the same thing. Because I know, and let's be honest, let's be real, CB. Come on, unadulterated truth. The sector is kind of dry right now. Outside of one situation that's going on, the sector is not what it used to be. But is the only way the sector can get traction is by seeing the demise, even of an evil, demented professional working in a government agency? We have multiple people like that in that sector. Please say kind of dry, I'm about to be out. Yeah, the sector is dry. And you have people with all kinds of crazy, convoluted, out of place opinions. And they have no value to anybody in real life. So they get online and they want to express their opinions. You're right to have your opinion. I'm right to have mine. And I'm like, I'm not interested in seeing the same carousel of people going back and forth over and over and over and over and over again. Exactly, man. Nobody creating real content. If somebody not getting exposed, somebody's about to lose their job, their career, divorce, coming up with people. I mean, I moved on. And this person was upset. The person was upset. The person was mad. The person did not like what I had to say. He was upset. He felt like I shouldn't. Who am I to tell him? And I told him, you should do the same. When is it going to end? I tried to help him understand and accept some accountability of why he experienced and what he experienced, because he was part of the reason. And you know what, that person got upset. That person got upset with me. And started pointing out the stuff that I did. That person said, yeah, but D. Darrell, remember you did this? And you said this, and you lied about this, and you lied about that. And then I said, well, we're going to do that. Then remember when you lied about certain things, and you lied about other things offline too. Like, I can really be honest with you guys, man. Y'all think y'all know offline? Y'all don't know the offline like I know it, because there are people right now that I stopped talking to when I was before I left the sector. Particularly in the last 2 years, 2.5 years. There are people that I know that are friends that don't like each other. And I got receipts of people saying all kinds of filthy things about one another. And they online acting like they besties. I can do that right now. I got receipts of people paying for it. Paying for it. When I say paying for it, I got receipts of people paying for it. Not only I got receipts of people paying for it, I could come out and talk and show the people that they tried to pay for it. Who they was giving the money to pay for it. Making indecent proposals via cash. Receipts of people of all kinds of affairs between content creators. At least I can name 2 right off the top of my head right now. P said after the next live, he think he may be done with the sector indefinitely. I don't blame you. But I could do that, but I chose not to. I got receipts, man, of people begging for it, begging to get down with certain people. I got receipts of people offering all kinds of things to get between them. I could do. Man, this sector, listen, ain't about that. Because I'm not that type of person in real life. I'm not, to me, everything is not for public consumption. Everything is not meant for everybody to know. And I told that person, everything you doing is not for everybody to know. Well, I'm going to do it my way, and it's my way, and it's my life, and I don't need nobody trying to be my daddy, and then somebody trying to tell me what to do and trying to tell me how to act. And I said, okay, since you want to call me, and since you decide that you want to have a conversation with me in the middle of the goddamn day, this is what I'm giving you. You too grown for this. That person was displeased and mad, angry. I'm never calling you again. Don't call. I'm like, that's fine, because we went years without talking anyway. So what's the difference? I mean, you want to bring up things I did to you? I'm like, well, what about the things you did to me? It's kind of feminine. But at the end of the day, I'm like, look, I respect you, dude, brother. I wish you the best. But if you call me with this nonsense, I'm going to give you my blunt, unfiltered response. UT stated, this has literally become the entire social circle for several people in the sector. They draw their importance from it. That is a fact. There are people. Let me say this to you all. Shout out to the 14 people here. Look, if I really was trying to reach a bunch of people with this, what's up, NC Worker? What's up, player? Good to see you, man. I could have went on D Darrell Live, and these numbers would be 50 plus right now. White T stated, lonely people don't make good content. They just make noise. There are people right now, guys, and I'm going to say this, and this is a fact. Notice, guys, in the holidays, the end of the year, the beginning of the year, the holidays are here. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Notice the people who go live. Notice the people. There are people who've been in this sector for over 3-4 years. Every major holiday, they never with their family. Never. They alone. They're alone with a dog. They're alone with a pet. They're alone with themselves and an iPad or a tablet. They got a room full of cameras, laptops, all kind of electronics. These are several people. Every year, every holiday, they alone, and they screaming and yelling. And got, you know, and they voice their voice and scream and yell, and they want attention, and they feel like everything they say is of value. Look at me, look at me. Watch me, watch me. Every year, man. And for those that have been in the Umar sector, because I'm thinking about doing some content on Umar actually on this channel, but it's gonna be like kind of a comprehensive look at some things that Umar's doing. Because now, shout out to Umar for getting his citizenship in Ghana. Shout out to him for doing that. There are people, man, you know, they're doing these things. They want you to know their sexuality. They want you to know whether they celibate or not. Are they having sex? They want you to know all of these things, and they constantly beat it into your consciousness so that you don't forget. Like, what can I do about it? I'm like, well, don't you got several people that are like in the vicinity of you of less than 30 minutes? Let them take care of it. And they give all of these, what I would say, fringe, misplaced, erroneous, out of touch positions for shock value. But then you get mad at me because I no longer want to talk about that. I no longer want to interact with people like that that don't have good sense. And they know they ain't got good sense. So what's the use of me arguing with people that know they ain't got good sense? Now I'm gonna start looking like I don't have any sense if I'm constantly trying to speak logic to you. Like, let's just look at some of these people. But you're carrying bones to me. Do you know, guys, I'm getting text messages, I'm getting emails. Come back to the sector. Make the sector great again. Huh? The only thing I'm trying to make great is my bank account, my wallet. Make my kids great. A person got mad at me today. I'm like, do you think this is the best use of your time? No, it's not. You don't tell me what to do. Not trying to tell you what to do. I'm giving you my opinion of what I won't do anymore. And I'm telling you, from my position, maybe you would want to follow the same. And you know what? I was rejected. And I was told, I'm never calling you ever again. Because basically what he stated, D. Durrell, you're speaking too much sense. You're speaking reality. You're telling me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. And I don't want to do the right thing. I want to do the entertaining thing. I want content creation. I want everybody to have access to what I'm spending my time and money doing. I want to embarrass a person, how can you truly, and let's be honest with you, the only way you truly get embarrassed on YouTube is if you engage in the environment that's trying to embarrass you. You have to value what they're saying about you. But this is happening to my family, and this is, I said, yeah, I get that. Stuff happened. People put out stuff about my family. Yeah, people doxed my family and had access to information, no telling how they got it. I care less what you think about my wife or me, or my daughters, or my son. I care less. And my son been on the camera with me a couple of times when I was doing content. I care less. Exactly, Pete. Let them hit their own live button and talk. I'm like, I really got, at first I was calm. Then I started wondering, are you just hitting me up because you want me to go online and act a damn fool? Do you want me to get mad, angry, start saying stuff, talking crazy? So now, yeah, we got him back. We got him back. The Godfather's back. Because let's be honest, everybody knows the sector is always better when I'm around, and it's worse when I'm gone. Everybody know that. Everybody knows that. NC Worker states some content creation will only lead to toxic content. Exactly. But the toxicity is what that's all they know. They're not versatile enough to create other stuff. And I get that. It's your business. Look, man, I'm like, I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm sorry if I'm not going live. I'm sorry if you miss me that much. I'm sorry if I'm not catering to a sector of 100 people. And on a good night, the best you can do is 50 in the chat. I'm sorry if I'm choosing to spend my time, which I gave this person. I nearly lost $300 to $400 talking to this person as an estimate for my consultant. This is what you lose when you go live in the middle of the day. This is what your value is to your company. I literally basically threw away $300 to $400 talking to this person. Literally. Now, I'm driving because I'm heading. I'm en route to because I gotta. I'm heading to my other office, and I'm gonna chat with y'all at my Houston office, and I'm leaving from Galveston County. So guys, y'all know what I do. See, I don't have to lie in front about what I do, because you see the buildings. Y'all know what I do. You know, y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I got going on. I don't have to lie. I don't have to put on fronts. I don't have to front about what I do for a living, how much money. I have shown enough. I've shown more than what I should show. And no one is entitled. No one is entitled to more than what I'm willing to disclose. And unfortunately, people think that they're entitled to you. Let me give you an example of how people think that they're entitled to you. That was a person. Sorry about guys, give me a second.
floor.
Okay, I'm back. So I'm back, guys. So there are people that think that, like a person that I met in Las Vegas, this weirdo person was upset that I was not portraying the Godfather character in Las Vegas. To this day, this person cannot get over. He cannot get over the fact that I guess he felt like, who is the real D Darrell? Like, I owe you that. Like, people come online to do things for a variety of reasons. Damn. Give me a second, guys. Let me get this. This little holder is weak. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. See this? This is business. This is business. D Darrell doing business. This is business. I got chicks. Chick. Look at these chicks. See, this is what I'm worrying about. This is money. Junk mail. Bill. Check. Check. Another check. Bill. And another check. This was junk. So people wonder why, man, I operate the way that I operate. Yeah, P, unadulterated truth. Yeah, when you have priorities in order, this is very far down the line for most people. Yeah, it is. Like, man, I got stuff to do. I got, man, look, you calling me out of your day to have this conversation. See, this is a chick. This is a chick. See this? This is a chick. This is a chick. I'm cutting out. See, right now, this is what it's about with me. I'm tearing out this chick right now as we speak. This is a chick. Now, I actually got a call in insurance because redo my EFT. Now, after I leave here, I got to go to the bank. And I got to go to the bank and deposit these chicks. But you worrying about, you calling me on some nonsense. Merely nonsense. And so, do I blame the person who was carrying those bones? Or do I blame the person who received those bones and decided to do the things that they decided to do in confronting me? On to me, nothing. An irrelevant live stream that no more than 130 people watched. And you felt like that. Wow, Lemon Honda said I blame them both. I mean, I don't know. Another chick. See, these are chicks that I'm right now taking out chicks. Chicks. A lot of my stuff is direct deposit, but some insurance companies depend on if they got issues. This year, to be honest with you, just looking at it from a practice perspective, man, Man, this Christmas been the holidays usually stuff they make a lot of insurance companies make a lot of mistakes during the holidays. People take off, they not processing stuff as fast. Okay, put that in there. You see, I'm merely looking at, as we speak, 5 figures worth of profit. That's what I'm opening up right now. Over five figures worth of profit. But you calling me worrying about some goddamn nonsense about what somebody's saying on YouTube. That's how you wasting my time. Okay. You know, that's what I have to go through. P said, I bet the phone don't ring when you having issues on here. Exactly. Like, man, I had to listen. I mean, I had to have a real heart-to-heart with myself. And with people that know me and care about me. And they like, look, it's fine, you know. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you enjoy doing. But are you really enjoying yourself? Or is this merely a headache? And when something is starting to become more of a headache, that's a problem. It's a problem. So I'm up in there reading this mail, and I got some checks to deposit. Go to the bank, go and deposit these checks, and you know, that's what I do. But for some people, they don't have the privilege to do what I'm doing. You know, they can't even relate. But you have a opinion about everything. You speaking on stuff you don't know about. People have talked about me and my business and licenses, and you look on the mirror, you know what you see? It's still there. Don't see that? That's still there. People think they know, they don't know. I got huge things that I'm trying to work on. And I'm not going to take my time away from that just to interact with people online. It's just not the best use of my time. And I got sense enough to know that. You see, these checks getting ready to be deposited. 10 figures. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making money. All this other stuff, like even on YouTube, man, I told you, and I was disappointed. You know what disappointed me the most was when I brought up about making money and talking business. And we 2 business owners. That person ain't want to hear it. Did not want to hear it. Was like, I'm not even feeling that. They didn't want to hear it at all. I was like, wow. Okay. P say, how the store doing? Oh, the store is doing, man, is not great. It's not good, but it ain't great. But it's you know, this is the second year of it. You know, we're actually going on 3 years, and we still got some things to, you know, it ain't where it need to be, but it's still there. It's functional, and so I'm allowing it to be functional. I'm allowing it to I'm allowing things to flow as it is now, and then hopefully, you know, we can have a better year in 2025. This will be the we started off in 23. 23 we started the biz 24. It's slow progressive growth, but it's still not where it needs to be. I'm hoping the third year would be the year. P said, I'm about the bread. Yeah, man, I talked to this person about the bread, man. He didn't want to hear about the bread. I talked to this man about, man, let's talk some business. The hell with a YouTube video, man. He didn't want to hear that. He did not want to hear it. I was disappointed. I'm like, damn, you didn't want to hear that? Nope. Like, and I said, okay, fine with me. Fine with me. And to be honest with you, in the past, you know, people be like, you lose respect for people when they really show you where they mind at. And they show you directly what they all about. And I just took it with a grain of salt, man. You know, it's these things happen, and you got to move on. We got to move on. So, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move on. Move on. Just like he, you know, hey, I'm not going to receive a call. So if I have to do this to eradicate the BS with people, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I stopped talking to everybody I was talking to. I don't talk to any of the people that and they'll tell you, those that talk to me offline, man, I don't think I've talked to anybody that I usually, and I'm talking everybody. The people that you think the closest to me. I haven't talked to these people in over 2 months, almost over 3 months and counting. And I have no plan to talk to anybody about anything. If they want to call me and hit me up, they can. And I'm for, you know, maybe chatting with you every now and then, see how you doing type of thing. But see, I can call somebody and not even bring up this YouTube stuff at all. I'll talk to you about what's going on in life, how things happening, what's going on with you, you know, the business life, family, friends, person, you know, whatever interests we have. This will never come up. But everybody can't do that. Everybody, like, they're so infatuated with this, man. This is what they live for. And if you take this away from them, they lost. And that's a bad feeling to have. For some people, this is their only contact. They don't have contact with people. This is their only human contact. And so they love this. This is the most stimulating or gratifying thing they have in life. So you can't just take this away from them. They'll be lost. And I got to accept that. Damn, P says some people truly never, and that's a fact. Some people truly, man, look. There are people, man. You're right about that. They live and die by this. You ask, do you even work? Do y'all work? Do y'all have a, you know, like, damn, like, do you even take a break? And you know, I like doing the vertical thing. I can't go vertical on my D Durrell live channel because all I can do is stream from this. So that's why I'm on my live solutions. Because man, listen, I know me. Okay, for though I know that if I continue to engage in certain conversations around certain people, I'm gonna start talking my shit. I'm gonna start getting into it. I'm gonna start jumping on panels. I'm gonna start talking crazy. I'm gonna start saying crazy stuff. And before you know it, you got, vintage D Durrell all over again, the Godfather. I don't do that here. I don't do that here at all. So it is what it is. And so, I mean, but you carrying this to me like somebody sent when this person says somebody sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me. That's when it occurred to me. So this is what this is all about. I went live a few days ago expressing an opinion of why I don't go into the sector. You call me disgruntled. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I do know that, you could say whatever you want about me or say whatever, jump on a panel and talk about whatever. I'm not responding back. I'm not doing none of that stuff. I don't even had a heart for it. Like why? Like for what? For what? I'm accomplishing what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's just the facts. Absolutely nothing. And so, Peace State, Durrell, you're going to like my new content coming. It's going to be content you can learn something from. I'll be there, man. I dropped down to check you out the other day, man. I like listening to the music and stuff, man. I love Caribbean music, and so yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that. I just want to see content, man. I'm this whole thing, like people just doing content on each other and all this back and forth, and this person mad at me. I'm sorry, man. It's just not. It's not. I'm not entertained by that. I'm not entertained. I care less. And it is what it is. And so, man, I'm getting ready to, like, for me right now. You said I'll pump the music back up, huh? Hoodie React say the sector's dead. The sector dead. Let it be dead. I mean, they don't want to do content. I mean, I don't want to hear about. I'm sorry, man. And even with some of this other stuff, like, I don't find it entertaining to see the demise of other people in real life. I don't find it entertaining, whether I think they deserve it or not. Whether they deserve it or not. And there are people I do think deserve it. Man, look. The personal stuff, the personal shots, all that stuff. Look, man, it happened the way it happened. It's over with. I move on, man. Look, there's people who said all kinds of stuff about me that ain't true. Put stuff out, had me in all kind of scandals and all this shit. It was funny, man, because I'm just laughing like I'm listening to them and I'm nearly doing like great shit and I'm like, these people really don't know. Like, they think what they say really matters, and it doesn't. But what I'm not about to do, and just as I told that person, I will not spend 20, 30 hours a week going to government agencies and talking to people online and emailing and researching just so I can give that away to other people to do content. Nor would I make it content for other people. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Now, for those that want to do that, and I told them you're at liberty to do that. I'm at liberty to do what I want. You at liberty to do what you feel is necessary. I'm not. Stuff don't mean nothing, man. Because my thing is, we can get on here, man. Look, we can roast, say all kind of stuff, think we know what's going on in people's real life. I don't know what the hell going on in nobody's real life. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Hoodie real life. That's that man business. Even though we did the little content on each, man, look, I don't really wish nothing negative on nobody. But you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not about to go and look up the county, whatever county Hoodie from, to go see if this man married or not, to go see what the address records are, if they owe taxes and on the property, and the business is registered as an LLC or a PLLC, or is it a non-profit? Or I'm not about to do all that. If you got PPP loans, I'm not about to do that. Now, for those that want to do it, go ahead and do it. I'm not watching. Now, I do watch the sector from time to time, and I may go in the chat just to say hello. But as far as me making crazy comments and saying stuff, no, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can miss me. Right now, I'm looking at some emails. And I'm gonna be getting out of here. I gotta go to the bank and go drop these checks. Pay myself. You know, it feel good when you can. I don't have to wait for a paycheck. I pay myself. But yeah, man, I'm chilling. This is my practice right here. I'm here at this practice. I'm here to check out stuff, and I'm chilling, man. And you know, I'm doing my thing. It's raining right now, and it's cold in Houston, so I'm ready to go home, man. I'm be honest with you. I'm ready to go home and lay it down, and maybe eat me some soup. Shit, I wish, man, my wife cooked a good ass gumbo, man. For those that's from the South or from Louisiana, man, I had a good ass hot gumbo with crab in it, chicken, man, sausage, okra. Man, that's what I could use, a good ass hot gumbo. And that's what I need. I need me something good to eat, man. And I'm gonna go do that. And I got some work I gotta do. Wrap up on some work. I'm gonna probably do an hour or two of work, just catching up on some things. And I'm gonna be in my movie theater room. Yeah, G Gates, I got a movie theater room too. I don't show it like you do, but I'm gonna go check out some movies, and I'm chilling. I'm gonna sit in my little recliner with the massager, massaging my back, sipping on some Hennessy and Coke, and I'm chilling. Or maybe some wine. I like some Merlot. They have me a little popcorn with that. And I'm enjoying my evening. And you know what, in between that, I may, scroll through the little YouTube, see who going live. Man, I saw a thing today where Pillsbury posted and stated, can anybody go live right now? I'm like, really? Okay. That tells you enough about the sector. But with that being said, guys, I've been about an hour and 15 minutes. I think I have exhausted my time with being online. For right now, I do need to charge my phone up. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I just wanted to come here and just talk about people carrying bones. And I know it was a shock for that person to get the response they got from me. But that response is what I'll give anybody that called me with BS and have me on the phone wasting my goddamn time because you feel some kind of way about a YouTube video. No, I'm sorry. I'm not interested. And that's how I feel. And if that means we don't ever talk to each other again, well, we just ain't going to talk to each other again. If you want to take shit personal, take things personal, take things personal. I don't know what you want me to do. You know, be honest with you, that there people sent me stuff, I ignore it. People sent me all kinds of emails, text me. Oh man, shit just. You know what I did? Delete it. Scroll right to left. Email, delete. That's what I'm doing. I'm deleting. Because I don't want to engage in the behaviors y'all claim y'all didn't want me to be. Y'all said y'all didn't want me acting like that. Okay, now I'm not acting like that now. It's a problem. So I'm not. In order for me not to do that, I can't engage in that. So with that being said, guys, this is D Darrell with D Darrell Life Solutions. I hope y'all have a great day.